And I'm the daughter to Angelica Tam, and I'm the mother-to-be of a little one who's taking residence inside me.
I am the daughter of Nga Yin, and I am the mother to three beautiful children, KJ, Kamani, and Kamaya.
I am the daughter of Kim Paulin, as well as the daughter of Dr. Stephanie Jupiter.
I'm the daughter of Marion, and I'm the mother of Molly and Jerome.
And I am the granddaughter of the still living and breathing 97-year-old Leela Lackey. I am the daughter of Deborah English and the mother of two beautiful daughters, Ariel Janae and Alexis Danielle.
Oh, the mother-daughter relationship, how special it is, how unique it is to all relationships in the family, right? But also, depending on your experiences as a mother or daughter, they're challenging, they're difficult, they're amazing, they're loving, they're complicated, they're not always easy to navigate, and sometimes they're incredibly easy to navigate. That mother and daughter relationship is, in fact, the most unique experience of all.
Thing that I noticed that I'm transcending from in my generational cycles of unhealthy generational cycles is unhealthy generational messages. Whether it's verbal or actions, there's certain messages that I picked up from women and my mother that I find myself just repeating. Even though I don't want to do it, it's still, and I think somebody mentioned that, like you become your mother, or not that they're bad or wrong people, it's just certain habits that are not, I don't really want to repeat because they don't produce the outcome that I'm looking for. So I wanted you to take a minute just to throw up in your mind, what is the main message in your head that frequently comes up that you might hear yourself say, my mama said this, or my mama said that, or my grandmother said this.
What are ways that we can be a good parent to ourselves, even if it was often, for most of us, ways that our parents weren't able to parent us, right? Maybe our parents weren't able to be super forgiving. Maybe our parents weren't able to provide us with healthy meals 3 times a day, right? But what are ways that we can reparent ourselves in healthy ways, right? And I love that someone brought in fun, because one of the things I thought about when I was thinking about self-care as being a good parent was, you don't want to spoil yourself, right? You don't want to spoil your kid, but you also want your inner child to be able to enjoy being alive, to be able to have play, to be able to have laughter. A lot of us didn't have a lot of that as children, right? Maybe there wasn't time, maybe there wasn't resources. Maybe it still feels like there's not time or resources. But how can we now, as adults, try to give ourselves that experience, right? And for me, I'll just speak for myself with my mother who's still alive. When I started caring for myself in those ways, the resentments I had towards her for not being able to give me some of those things really started to melt away.
We had to have major conversations of what our relationship was going to look like now being collaborators in this healing work. And so we had to have that conversation about what trust looks like. And I was not even truly prepared for knowing that our conversation was going to really begin with the past. And so I had to go back through my memories. My mom had to go through her memories of what were we really going to begin our working relationship on? What foundation did we want to create? And how was that then going to inform our personal relationship? And so we had to have that conversation. It was incredibly intense. It was not one time. It was not even a couple weeks. This was months of major in-depth conversation of what this looks like and us doing our own personal work.
We are in control of our life. So how does this work? Let's move into how do we change the story? How do we create a new story that serves us, that is true about our essential self? And let me speak to this whole idea of essential self very briefly. This is your divine God self. This is your infinite, intelligent, beautiful source. The universe is all over you, shining over you. You are perfect and there are no flaws in you self. Now, some people struggle with that truth. And I'm here to tell you, break away from that struggle. There is nothing wrong with us. We just have to catch up to the beauty of our essential nature. We just have to make a choice in our new story to live in who we really are. So this is an invitation as we close for you to be thinking about your new story. And the new story is based on not your mother or your daughter, or anyone else for that matter. The new story is based on how you see yourself.
Process that you just outlined works, and we just got to keep working it. And so it's just so it's confirmation, it's affirmation. So thank you, Tirza. Thank you for bringing all our people together in this way. I appreciate you all.
It was so much good stuff that came out of this. I wish I could get a recording of everything we covered, because I would just buy it for them and say, well, hopefully they'll make time. Because I thought that the healing of mother and daughter relationships was so important. That's the biggest lesson I got from this whole conference today, and accepting myself and learning how to say no, but doing it in a loving way and not hurtfully. Just being able to say no, but thoughtfully. Thank you so much to all the panelists, everyone. Thank you.
For me, it was very revealing, something I've been looking and searching and desiring for, being that me and my mother's relationship has always been rocky. I really wish she would have joined today, but that's okay. I got what I needed. It was just revealing because I'm coming from a place where, I was abandoned by my birth mother. And so all that anger and just, feeling unwantedness and unworthiness, I put it on and blamed it on my adoptive mother. That's really helped, as far as creating boundaries and just everything that was mentioned, just vicious cycle I've noticed, carried into my relationships with, partners and people and just everything. So I'm definitely going to sit with this. Definitely would love to get it more ingrained in my brain. But I just want to say blessings to all and thank you so much for this. Thank you.